If, like me, at times you struggle with your weight, then stick around until the end of this video. Lumen, the world's first metabolic coach, has important insights tailor-made for you. American manufacturing ain't what it used to be. They call a certain geographic area of our country the Rust Belt because it used to be a powerhouse of manufacturing, of steel production, of auto manufacturing. That's, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, that curve through there. They call that the Rust Belt because it used to be unmatched in output of manufacturing. And it has since fallen by the wayside for a number of economic reasons. It's cheaper to do things overseas. It just, the way it is, it's just the natural evolution or devolution of economies. And these communities are fighting back, and they are doing anything they can do to maintain their position, especially we're going to be talking about steel manufacturing. So there's a very briefly, I just want to give you the background here. There's a $14.1 billion deal that's been proposed by Nippon Steel in Japan to buy U.S. Steel. That's where we are, okay? So let me read to you what the Wall Street Journal has to say. The conservative, Fox News-owned Wall Street Journal has to say about this. This is the title of the article. And then I'm going to get to this guy who's a Trump supporter who got burned by Trump and now is just dejected. Oh, it feels like a gut punch, he says. Like if you had paid attention, you would know that Donald Trump's not going to take care of you, sir. Here's what the Wall Street Journal says. Here's the article. Nippon Steel finds unlikely ally in Pittsburgh workers. In steel country, locals fight to keep jobs at U.S. Steel, even if it means foreign ownership. But outside Pittsburgh, in this river valley that I'm not going to try to pronounce, where steel is made, some workers and officials say the rhetoric is disconnected from what is happening on the ground. I would bet that none of the national politicians have seen what I've seen and have not talked to these local workers, said West Mifflin Mayor Chris Kelly, who works at a desk at his garage beside a plaque reading hours anytime. His town's U.S. Steel mill employs 800 workers who flatten glowing slabs of steel into steel sheets that is wound into giant coils. This is nothing but politics, he added. The 123-year-old company's potential sale looks different to many who battle blight and population loss after decades of plant closings, including by U.S. Steel. Some say fears of foreign ownership are overblown and that the deal with the deep-pocketed Nippon Steel offers the best chance to keep steel industry jobs in the region, and communities from being erased. This is about a very real damage that could be done to this community and these people becoming unemployed. Enter Jason Zuga, who says it's a gut punch that this deal is being rejected by Donald Trump in advance of his taking office as president of the United States. Here is a very brief moment on a panel just like Tuesday where he made these remarks. And then I'll introduce you a little bit more to who Jason Zuga is.
Last night, President-elect Trump also voiced his opposition to the deal. I guess, obviously we had you guys join us here at Hudson today, primarily to sort of speak to a wider audience, especially down here in D.C. In terms of, are there one or two things that you really want to make sure that sort of this wider audience should know about this deal in terms of your perspectives, especially as the people who are either working in the plants or living in the communities where these plants are such a major part of?
So for me, very frustrated with the news that came out last night. I thought, I didn't think that, I didn't expect that to come out. So that was like a gut punch. But I'd like them to know that, whatever, I would like to sit down and talk to them and find out what other plan they have if they don't like this deal. What's better? What other ideas that you have that's going to be better than that? Because we don't have one. I can't think of another better idea in the investments. And I just want them to realize that, they say these things in the media and the stance that they take is going to affect thousands of steelworkers' jobs. That's very frustrating to me, to potentially lose these jobs for these families. And maybe I just wish they would talk to the people that actually are affected by this.
I'm not laughing because of the dire situation this community is. That's terrible. I'm laughing at, look at his face as the moderator asked the question. He's just beside himself. He's wearing on his face that it is indeed a gut punch. Here was Jason Zuga in October, just October 19th, just a month or so ago. Look at this. Where was he on October 19th? Do you have a guess? Do you have a guess? Here he is.
Good evening and welcome to the Steelworkers for Trump rally. What a great day to be an American patriot in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. My name is Jason Zugai. I'm the former president, current vice president of Local 2227, work for United States Steel Irving Works. My roots run deep in the steel industry. I'm a third-generation steel worker and have over 27 years at U.S. Steel. Both my grandfathers and my father worked for U.S. Steel. As I look out into the audience, I see many of my brothers and sisters here with me tonight. We are a family, and we put our families first. We are extremely proud to be steel workers and Americans. We need a president who's going to protect our jobs, protect our families, and put America first. We support President Trump and his commitment to prioritizing the long-term sustainable success of our industry, his commitment to making America great again. It is with great honor on behalf of the Steelworkers for Trump, I would like to officially endorse Donald J. Trump to be the next president of the United States of America. Thank you.
Woo! Donald Trump! Donald Trump. Look, this is the precarious situation we find ourselves in if we want to be good and decent people. I take no shame in finding joy that this guy is bummed out, that he's now ushered us in. He's one of millions of votes to usher fascism in to the country because of his personal whatever, his politics, whether he has ideas about immigrants or if it's just the economy, whatever. He made a mistake. He blew it. He fucked up. He's at a Trump rally with his "Don't Tread on Me" hat. Nobody's treading on you, dipshit. And now, it's a gut punch. It's a gut punch, he says. And now what is he doing? He's reaching out to the Democrats. Oh, please, save me. Don't tread on me. Save me, Josh Shapiro. Save me, Democrat governor of Pennsylvania. This is from this article, Gut Punch. Trump upsets local union leaders by opposing U.S. Steel Nippon deal. In the meantime, Zuga said, local supporters like himself have been trying to persuade politicians to back the deal. He said he spoke with Governor Josh Shapiro's office and came away feeling that the governor is trying to help push the deal through. Josh Shapiro, at a stop in Pittsburgh on Tuesday, confirmed that Zuga had met with members of his team. The Democratic governor didn't express outright support for the U.S. Steel Nippon proposal, but said he is trying to ensure a deal that keeps steel jobs in the Mon Valley. It's a gut punch. What'd you think? What did you think, Jason? You thought Trump was going to be here for you? You think he's going to look out for the working man? You think he's an ally of the working class, Jason? You allowed your bigotry and fear to inform your vote. Your "Don't Tread on Me" hat. Clown. The problem here is I have sympathy generally for your situation. And for those members of your colleagues, your cohort, who didn't vote for Donald Trump. But I have no sympathy for you. I have sympathy for your wife and your kids. They didn't ask for this, but you gave them this. You gave all of us this. and then you cry your crocodile tears and you make your exasperated faces on panels. You are to blame for this. Look elsewhere for sympathy. Don't tread on me, guy. What do you think? Where am I getting it wrong? You can comment below. You can also call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. Of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. If you want to support this work, go to dollemore.info, check out our merch. You can become a channel member by clicking the join button. You can go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. There's all kinds of ways to support this work, keep this show running, and help produce this content. I'll see you next time. Be genuine and take care of one another. For many of us, weight can be a struggle. I know it is with me. As we head into the holiday season once again, which for many is the hardest time to stay healthy, I, for one, am determined to stay on target. You guys have certainly seen me through thick and thin. For sure. In appreciation of this support, I would like to share a tool that I've been using to keep me on leaner track. Lumen. Lumen is the world's first handheld metabolic coach. With just one breath in the morning, Lumen measures your, or in this case, my metabolic flexibility, which is our body's ability to efficiently switch between different fuel sources like carbs and fats. The more flexible your metabolism, the healthier you are, because your metabolism is at the center of everything your body does. Optimizing your metabolic health carries many benefits, including improved energy levels, elevated fitness results, superior sleep, and easier weight management. Head to lumen.me/Dollemore to receive 15% off of your purchase and put your metabolic health in your own hands. With one breath, Lumen will give you daily macro recommendations based upon your own biofeedback, allowing you to put yourself in the most ideal state for losing excess fat, gaining muscle, and improving metabolic health. You can also breathe into Lumen before and after workouts and meals to see exactly what's going on in your body in real time. With Lumen giving you tips to keep you at the top of your game. No more one-size-fits-all nutritional strategies. Craft a healthier version of you with Lumen. Head to lumen.me/Dollemore to receive 15% off of your purchase. That's lumen.me/Dollemore. Probably should spell that one too, but I'm not gonna. For 15% off. Breathe out and take metabolic health into your own hands.